Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here on Dana's Crafty Corner for the October unboxing of the Cocoa Daisy Planner subscription kit. How are you today, my friends? As you can probably hear, I'm a bit congested, icky, and I don't know. I'm sure it's allergies, but who bloody knows? I just got back into town yesterday from a 2 week, 3,000 mile driving Midwestern cross country trek to visit family and to do um, our very first ever grandbaby's baby shower. So I'm so excited about that. We'll have a new baby here very, very soon. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do about myself, but just know that it's going to be so much fun. And I cannot wait to have a tiny little baby to play with. Okay, before my whatever this is, cruddies, allergies, sinuses, whatever the heck it is, really gets me going, I'm gonna get right into the kit. All right. So I'll be honest with you. As you can see, it is the 25th of September, and I should, in all honesty, have this unboxing done and have my planner already set up. But like I said, I just got back into town yesterday, so let's get to it, shall we? Let's set that off to the side. And I love fall, so I'm really, really excited for this one. And oh, yeah. Oh, so exciting. This one is an extra special one because this also includes that bonus optional Halloween kit. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, this month's theme is called October Glow. All right, very pretty there. And let me turn this light off and see if it's going to make a difference for me. There we go. That is a little bit better, I think. I never know if the light is going to be better or if I need it. Who knows? Okay, the sticker says wander where the leaves fall freely. Oh my gosh, I just love that. That is so much fun. Okay, I'm going to leave those there. All right. Let's see here. We don't want to do Halloween just yet. And I like to save the planner kit itself for last. So let's see what we've got going on here. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just getting my bearings together, trying to figure out what's going on and what's what here. I actually got a few little bonus things, so anyway. All right, starting off with our planner sticker kit. So this one, you guys know, I really use a lot of the stickers in this kit. So unfortunately, I am never going to be able to let it go, but that is okay with me. It's not really an unfortunate thing, as it were. All right, our beautiful fall colors going on here. I'm in love with Cocoa Daisy and their color coordination, the theme, and the images across all of the different items. They're just absolutely spectacular and so pretty. And of course, the fall one is no different. So we've got our little sheet of washi strips there. We've got our little icon stickers. A lot of really cute stuff there. Look at those beautiful images. I am really digging the colors. This is going to be a lot of fun to match up the Stampin' Up! Colors with. I think I'm seeing early espresso, of course, pecan pie. Let's see, Cajun craze, crumb cake, a little bit of a lighter pumpkin pie, maybe. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. All right, and then we've got our our number stickers here, some of our little blocks. That's very cute. Sometimes we don't notice the small gentle ways life is loving us back. The warm mug, the late sun, the quiet laugh, the memory tucked away in a drawer, but they're here always. That is so cute. I love it. October moves gently, and so can we. Ah, that is so sweet. And then, of course, my little color dots to use for my bullet points in my planner. That is fabulous. All right, I believe this is the scrapbook kit. You guys know I love these little epoxy dots. They are absolutely fantabulous. I love that they've got just a little bit of sparkle to them and some gorgeous colors here. Now this actually looks a bit more like either not Cajun Craze. I'm sorry, that's a little more like this one here, but crushed curry or even peach pie maybe. That's interesting. All right, and then the washi tape here. Let's see if we can get it open. Let's see if we can. Oh my goodness. If we can get it open here. All right. Now, for those who are watching, there's a Facebook group. Oh gosh, what's it called? I think it's like Unofficial Buy Sell Trade Cocoa Daisy, something like that. Anyway, I have a lot of bits and pieces left over from Cocoa Daisy kits, and I have been collecting them, meaning that I've done literally nothing with them. But my planner cart is getting packed full at this point, and I really need to do a gentle purge. So I think what I'm going to be doing is creating some listings on that buy sell trade Cocoa Daisy page here in the next week or so. So if you're not already on that Facebook page, and there are some things that maybe you're interested in from past Cocoa Daisy kits that you don't already have or that you would like to get a hold of, it's a great place to go check out. And you can also do in search of there. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, you can go on there and see if somebody's got it available. But I am going to have a lot of stuff on there, and I really just need to let some things go. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to let go of washi per se just yet, because I mean, look at this. Look at this. Let me get this out of the way so there's a better look see here. But that is absolutely beautiful. Cocoa Daisy has amazing washi, and this is like leaves layered on top of each other to make a really nice little border, which is so pretty. But there are a lot of little notepads. I definitely need to let some of those go because honestly, I am just going to hoard them. I'm not going to use them up. I know that's an awful thing, but you know, they're so cute. I can't make myself actually use them all. So it's a problem I have. But these are not Post-its, by the way. As you can see here, I'm showing you that it is actually just a notepad. But I do love the design of this one. Maybe this is one I might keep. And look at this. It looks like there are three different patterns on this pad, but they're in groups. So here's this one. Let me double check to make sure there's not more. No, okay. Here's this one. We've got stripes with a set of numbers 1 through 6. The next one has a box here for you to label, and then it's got stripes down it or lines down it. And then this one is a really cool little grid. So that is very, very cute. Okay, I didn't realize that before, but that is really neat. 3 different patterns there. Because these are daring to snag my fingernails, let me bring those up first. These are metal, absolutely beautiful. I will probably keep these and put them in a junk journal somewhere. I'll probably use one of them for my planner and then perhaps move them after that. So that's a lot of fun. Let's see here. Let's bring in the papers. Of course, with the scrapbooking kit, we have those 2 sheets of white cardstock that I love to use. And I already know I need to save one out for my stamp set, so I'll do that. Okay. And oh, they've got the little belly band around them this time. Okay, so 2 each of 3 different sheets. This is the other set. I'm just going to set them off to the side. Here's what we've got. So we've got a really nice collage of different vintage papers, a really cool striped pattern. That's beautiful. Some gorgeous fall leaves, a huge, beautiful fall pumpkin type pattern. This is really cute and would look beautiful with a pumpkin die cut, I think. Okay, and then a more crumb cake colored design with a beautiful leaf for this side. I think this one would make a really nice divider page. Or that one actually is very pretty too. Anyway, they're always gorgeous. You know they are. We get 2 each of those 3 designs. Okay. We've got some beautiful rub-ons. I'm loving the crisp, beautiful colors here. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the writing over the top of the leaf here. That one's so pretty. And that bird is adorable. Okay. And then we've got our chipboard stickers here. I know that there's going to be a lot of these in my listing because I have still yet to use very many of them. They just add a little bit extra bulk to my pages, and I haven't really been trying to add too much extra depth and dimension to my planner pages, especially. These ones are absolutely gorgeous, and I'm certain that I could use them in my junk journal, and I may actually do that. So this one may not make it over there, but I have so many of the ones in the past, and I will definitely be posting some of them. All right, we have some gorgeous letters here. These actually remind me very much of football texture, so that's kind of neat. But a whole bunch of those. I believe these are self-adhesive. Let's take a look and see, actually. I'm sure they are. Come here, one of you. That'll do. Indeed. Thank goodness. I love it when they are stickers. Yes, they are indeed stickers, so that is terrific. All right. There we go. We do love it when they're stickers. All right. Ooh, we've got some stitched vellum pockets. This is nice. All right. Look at that. And I love the stitching on them. So pretty. You know, I don't do stitching nearly as much as I should because I do love the way it looks. I have made a commitment while I was away, and I have been missing all of my crafting, my studio, and everything. I mean, I've literally done no crafting in almost 3 weeks aside from prepping for my trip, and that is just not at all like me. And so I've come back refreshed. I had a bit of screen detox. If you don't know this, here's me telling you, if you spend a lot of time on your phone or on your computer, you may not realize that it literally drains the life out of you. And we just don't think about it because, you know, we're just busy kind of existing with it. And what I notice is that when I go out of town for a while, I don't get on my phone. I don't get on my computer. In fact, I generally don't even take a computer with me. This time I did, but I actually only opened it twice for very specific reasons. And I don't spend time on my phone because I'm busy living in the moment with the people that I'm visiting, you know? And so what I find is that when I come home, I feel better. I feel refreshed. I don't feel as drained. My eyes don't hurt. My head doesn't hurt, and it's just incredible how much how much your body really is affected by those devices. Um, excuse me. Anyway, so I came back feeling revitalized and creative. And yeah, I feel icky from the allergies or whatever's going on with me, sinus ick. But I am excited and ready to get back to crafting. So I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do the rest of this week. Um, so I'm looking at all of this stuff and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do the other. How exciting. Anyway, it's just wonderful. And it's an observation for myself. You can take that or leave it however you like. All right, comfort over everything. I love that. Looks like it's printed on a vintage notepad. Golden skies. There's that beautiful little bird. We've got some leaf clusters here. I'm loving the pumpkin. Cozy by nature. A cup of calm. There we go. Pumpkin spice. Amen, friends. Where are my pumpkin spice lovers at? Give me a thumbs up or a heart for pumpkin spice. I am so ready for pumpkin spice season. And now that it is officially fall, and it's starting to feel like fall. Amen. Thank you, Lord. I am so excited. Chilly air, warm hearts, layered in leaves. This is truly my time of year. I love it. All right, we've got some super cute little labels and tickets here. Of course, I'm loving the library card there, some tags, Charles Dickens, absolutely fabulous. All right, let's put that right there. Okay, and then here we go with our stamp set. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. Fall favorites, we've got our month stamp October, autumn, comfy season, yes please. Noteworthy little details, that is so cute. Autumn stories, we've got our different leaves, a pumpkin and an acorn. Autumn memories, and it's a beautiful day. Those are so stinking sweet. I love it. All right, so we've got that. Just stick that back in its little sleeve. And I love that Cocoa Daisy does these little sleeves. Actually, I could have just turned it around there so that you could see it that way. But, whatever. It works. You saw it. Okay, so that is all of the scrapbooking kit. Okay, now it's time to bring out the regular planner kit. Oh, my little board don't fall. There we go. I'm obviously slightly riding the struggle bus this morning, but I am too blessed to be stressed. I am not going to get flustered. Okay, the planner kit itself. Let me turn that fan off because it's drying out my throat and I'm going to start hacking here. Okay, the planner kit itself. We have a Tombow Mono Edge highlighter. It's got a chisel tip on one side and a little tiny bullet tip on the other side. Oh, that is so cute. Let me see. Where's my where's my little notepad here? We set that stuff off to the side. All right, let's do this. Oh, that's pretty. That is beautiful, actually. Of course, you can't see it, but I'll bring it up so that you can. Nice. Maybe we'll get it. There we go. Yep, there you go. It's kind of a peach pie color if you're looking at Stampin' Up! Colors. It's a little bit brighter, but it's a really nice light orange. That's beautiful. Okay, and the washi for the planner kit looks like oak leaves. Oh, a variety of different kind of leaves. Maybe. Well, I see oak leaves and I see acorns for sure. Okay, here we go. I do kind of wish that in the planner, in the main planner kit, that we would get a little bit narrower washi, like the 1/4 of an inch or something like that, because I really like to use it for dividers and whatnot, but I do love their washi patterns and things. They're absolutely fabulous. So I'm not going to complain too loudly, but they would be nice if they were a thinner one. Okay, here is your repeat, and you've got a couple of the little bluebirds in there. Beautiful leaves, leaf clusters, most definitely oak leaves. Just absolutely beautiful. I'm really liking that bluebird. I think that it makes just a really nice contrast to all of the brown and the gold. You've got that really light shade of the darker blue there. Okay, come on. Come on, washi. Just wrap up nicely, please. There we go. Okay, you can see all of that. Beautiful. There we go. Okay, and then we have, all right. Sometimes we get these little belly bands and sometimes we don't. I actually like to save these for different kinds of window sheets and things like that, so I don't throw them away. Which, of course, adds to my collection of stuff. Okay, here we go. Excuse me, friends. We've got our 3 pages of cardstock, and this time they feel a little bit like they're coated. I'm not really sure if that's just me or what. My skin is a little bit softer right now because I haven't been handling paper so much lately. So maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But look at that beautiful pattern. That is gorgeous. And then on the back side is this one. Now, in my September planner, I actually made a folio out of one of the papers, and I didn't do anything with it, but the folio was made. And so I wonder if maybe I need to make another folio. This is really pretty. I don't know. We'll see. And then we have this one here. Oh, look at how beautiful. That's nice. All right. And then this is definitely what I would consider crushed curry yellow. I love the different leaves. And then the beautiful fall plaid. That's so pretty. All right. We've got that. And then let me bring in that white cardstock there. Okay, here's our pet stickers. Absolutely beautiful. I'm loving these blue berries, and of course, again with the bluebirds, just that little hint of a blue color to kind of counterbalance all of the fall. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Okay, here's the acrylic card with the calendar. Very pretty. This one is not as see-through, so I really like that. And the pen test card. This season asks nothing of you but to soften and simply be. I love that. Of course, you can see there's the pen and stamp test. My favorite things ever, and I'm so thankful that these are in the planner kit. I hope that these never leave because they are amazing. But the self-adhesive or the adhesive-backed pockets are just incredible. In the quiet rustle of leaves, I find comfort and fly gently into what's next. That is so pretty. All right. And let's see, the notepad here, and I believe this one should be a Post-it pad. This is absolutely beautiful, actually. I really like this. And yes, it is indeed a Post-it pad. So it has the little bluebirds, a nice little vintage frame look to it with the little photo corners. Absolutely adorable. And then the planner stickers. These are the main sticker kit. Okay. There we go. I love the different kinds of number stickers. I think they're fabulous. These ones have different sizes of font on them as well, so that's really nice. And the alphabets, there's a different alphabet. Now, Christine had told us that this was going to be a new staple in the planner kit from now on, at least for the foreseeable future, but the little round numbers, some of the icons, and a little bit of alpha stickers. So that's really nice. And then we have another sheet of image stickers to go along with the rest of our kit. Okay, let me bring in the die cut pieces here. Okay. Now listen, if you're going to close, just close flat. There we go. All right, we've got our planner tabs. Love it. Beautiful little pumpkins there. So pretty. Come on. Okay, we've got some nice leaves, sprigs, some of those beautiful birds. I thought I saw another one. Maybe there's just one beautiful bird. Yeah, there's just one beautiful bird, not some. Sorry about that. We've got a variety. Oh, there's another bird. I thought I saw a second one. It's right there hiding out in the leaf cluster. Okay. More leaves and berries, acorn and pumpkin. That's nice. Let me see if I can't take a sip to keep the scratchy away. By the way, I found this at Dollar Tree the other day, and they have a couple of different flavors, and they are absolutely fantastic. And they are caffeine free, which is okay. They've got coconut water in them, and there's only 35 calories for the entire bottle. It has no salt. It has no fat, very little sugar, and it's got a handful of vitamins in it too. And I found that the flavor was a little intense for me because I don't typically drink flavored water. I usually just drink regular water. So what I was able to do is take half of it and put it in a cup with regular water to kind of water it down. And it was absolutely amazing. And then I had the other half to fill up again. And so I was able to make 2 bottles of flavored water. and for only $1.50, I think they were. Maybe they were $1.25. I'm not sure. But anyway, they have the blueberry pomegranate. They have a watermelon. I think it's a strawberry watermelon. No, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a watermelon something. And then I think it was a watermelon something and then a strawberry banana or something like that. Anyway, the 3 different flavors I found, and they were all 3 fantastic. And, they've got a lot of vitamins and electrolytes and stuff like that in them. So I'm hoping that that kind of helps to keep me hydrated and give me some vitamins and, all that stuff. Anyway, obviously I'm not paid by Dollar Tree and this Perform X brand. I'm not I'm not I'm not a spokesperson or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know something that I've discovered. But like I said, I water it down by half. But if you like flavored waters, you probably wouldn't need to do that. Okay, and then I've got the stamp set. I know you guys have been seeing a lot about the color details stamp set in the planner kit, and this is so much fun. Folks are really going all in with the different color swatches and stuff. So this is going to be really neat. And, normally with the pen test, my friend Amy and I do our Stampin' Up! Ink pad colors, and then we do another sheet with Mildliners, the markers and highlighters that we're going to use. And I'm wondering if maybe we make a whole page this time. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, guys. And then last but not least, in the planner main kit itself, of course, is all of the inserts for the planner kit. Now, we're coming up near the end of the year, and this whole year I've been doing the A5 planner, and it's been nice. It's been great to have the bigger spaces, but honestly, I have so many of these daily pages left over. Even when I double them up and make my little divider things with them and stuff like that, I just have so much left over. It kills me. And these are absolutely beautiful pages. There's nothing wrong with them. It's me that's the problem. But anyway, they're just absolutely gorgeous. And there's so many of them. I mean, Cocoa Daisy is fabulous to give so many pages. There's well over 30. There's enough for you to have one for every single day, plus I think maybe a week extra. So if you use the daily pages, they're just phenomenal. But I just don't. And I'm honestly thinking about going back to the TN size planner, because I have my little leather traveler's notebook holder. I can do 3 months worth of inserts together, so I can do my current month and the next month in the same holder and not have to have, this is really big and it's really heavy in my bag, and this is just 1 month. And, I don't use half of it, and it's crazy. So I'm honestly thinking about going back to my little traveler's notebook size, because I was able to put that little holder into my bag, into my purse, and it has 2 months, maybe 3 months at a time, and it had plenty of room for all of my things. So I'm not sure yet. I need to get it figured out, of course, because October gives the November kit, November gives the December kit. So I need to know by November, by the end of November, if I'm going to change it up, because obviously December's kit will be January starting over fresh. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. But I had this same dilemma last year going from the traveler's notebook to this one. And my friend that I put my kit together with, she and I were discussing about doing the different size. And it's just the same discussion that I think everybody probably has every year, like, am I happy with my planner, or do I want to do something different? I don't know, we'll see. I'm just not really into the bigger books, I guess. Anyway, we'll see. But I do love these. I love the dashboard with the tab. I think it's absolutely wonderful. It is one of my favorite things about this particular size of planner. I love the little sentiment here on this one. In October's hush, the world turns inward, golden, quiet, and brave. The trees let go, the winds whisper truth, and we are invited to soften with the season. Crisp air, cozy heart, clear mind. I love it. And then there's this little quick at a glance, which I literally never ever use, but I actually like that it's there. Make it make sense. I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. And then after my dashboard, I always go right here. I've got my notes. Now, I do love this. I love being able to put this is all of my tasks for the entire month. These are things that don't have necessarily a this week deadline, but they have a deadline for this month. Or if they do have a deadline, like my classes, my project and card classes that I do for Stampin' Up, I have some that I do specific days or weeks every single month. So I have like my coffee and card class is the first Wednesday of the month. Maybe I put coffee and card class and I check it off when I've got it designed and prepped. And my anything but a card class is the next Saturday. Maybe I put that there. Things like that. But otherwise, it's this particular project for this date, or this project for this month, whatever. So this gives me just a quick glance of the projects that I have going on for the month of whatever that month. Okay, in this case, the month of October. And then I have my 2-page month layout. I actually really, really love this. I love the size of this. This is my absolute favorite thing about this size of planner. So I really do love that. I'm going to go back and look at some of my older Traveler's Notebook planners and really compare the two side by side so that I can determine which one I really like better. And then I'll go from there. And then this page, you guys know, I like to turn this into kind of a bingo. It's a little bit of challenge me to do something, either that I need to do, something that I would really like to do, but don't give myself permission for, or whatever. And then I give myself the opportunity to earn rewards by doing those things. Okay, and then my weekly color blocks, I use these for my business schedule. So all of these are for my social media posts, my live streams, things like that. All of that goes on here. And then on these pages, I should be using them as oh gosh, I just totally drew a blank. But as just, goodness sakes alive, like a mindfulness journal or something like that. I'm not so good about doing that because I'm honestly really bad about having my feelings internalized and then just tuck them away because, it's pointless and I don't want to worry about it. Or even with my little good feels, I think about them for a bit, but I don't think about writing them down. So anyway, it's something I need to be better about. And then, of course, my weekly spreads. I do love these. I love being able to do my weekly schedule and everything else. I'm in love with this font. I think it is absolutely perfect for this particular month's theme. So I love that. And then that's all of those. And so I will go through, and when I'm setting up my planner, I do, of course, the divider, my notes being my monthly goals, my 2-page calendar layout, my bingo challenges for myself for the month. I'll do a week, and then I'll do, where's the two? I'll do the 2-page weekly spread, and then I go on to the next, and then my 2-page weekly spread. Okay, so that's how I generally do it. And then I sprinkle in the daily pages in between there. A lot of times I will cut off the edges of some of these, and I line them up so that they go on here, so that I have the same, this thing on both sides, and that helps me use up some of them. Then I use some of them for dividers, and so on and so on. Anyway. All right, guys, that is all of the October kits. Then I have this one, which I absolutely love, and I can't remember if this is actually the October pouch or not. I just don't know. But I love what it says. So, warning, contents may cause creativity. And then on the other side, stationery doesn't ask questions. Stationery understands. This may have been the just the black and white minimalist one. Actually, I can't remember. But either way, this one I love. And so I went ahead and got it. And no, I am not getting my my pouch subscription renewed again. I'm trying really hard to behave myself on that note, but that one was just really cool. Okay, now for the Halloweeny stuff, which I really don't desperately need, but I absolutely love Halloween. So there it is. I'm going to make a point to use this a bit more for scrapbook and journaling and things like that. So we shall see. But before I get too much into that specialty kit, I'm going to show you the extra things that I got because, I have to. I would love that washi. That must have been in the creativity or the creative kit, whatever. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, look there. I've got another washi. Okay. I'm sure that I have a handle. I actually thought a handle came with it, but that is my bad for not paying attention. Okay. So this is the, here we go. And it's actually really nice and heavy. It's a fabulous quality of metal. It's a really good heavy wax stamp. And I don't know if you can see, there we go, the little bat. And he's got a little border. So he's really, really cute. And then we have an assortment of different colors and shades. I'll say different shades of black to gray. So you can either pick out specific shades to have solid color, or you can take a couple of them to melt together and make a nice marbled effect. So that's a lot of fun. And then I'm certain that this is the washi for the Halloween kit. I think it is anyway. This washi is so stinking cute. I am in love with it, and I haven't even opened it yet because I can see it's got little ghosts and hats and bats, and oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. Okay. And it's got a really vintage look to it too, which I love. All right, here we go, guys. Take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And there's your repeat right there from witchy hat to witchy hat. So stinking cute. I love it. And then the Halloween sticker kit, because, I mean, hello, you gotta have all the things. If you're gonna go in, go all in. Plus, you know, the whole vintage Halloween look is really what gets me, because I love that look. It's my favorite thing ever. Okay, so we've got some super cute little dogs and a kitty cat doing the Halloween thing, and so much fun. There's some more of it. Oh, I'm loving the hexagons there, really cute. The gray alpha stickers, very nice. And then these are vellum stickers, which are so pretty. Goodness, I might have to hurry this along. It's starting to get to me. It's starting to get me. Oh no. Goodness gracious. So here it is. I'm distancing myself because quarantining, as it were, because I'm not 100% sure that it's allergies. However, it feels like allergies. Um, I've got the itchy, runny, watery eyes and nose, and the scratchy throat. So you know that's what's going on with me. Okay, the coordinating dies, because if there's a stamp set that has coordinating dies, I need the coordinating dies. Hello, and these are really cute. So I'm gonna bring out the rest of the actual kit, and I'll get the stamp set out so we can see what all goes where, because I think that's a lot of fun. And can I just say, I've said before, I know I have, that I absolutely love that Cocoa Daisy makes their limited edition kits stored in these pouches as opposed to the clear plastic ones, because I absolutely love these ones. Okay, these little cardboard, paper, whatever, I truly love them. Okay, I really do. I'd love to be able to buy a bunch of them without anything on them. Okay, let's do this, friends. Let's find the stamp set first. Okay, and then we'll come back to all of this. All right, here we go. We've got the background stamp here, done. We have the tag has a die, done. The moon has a die. We've got a little half circle here, and Halloween tradition, favorite haunts, etc. Those all fit in there. Oh my gosh, absolutely amazing. And Halloween die cuts out of that. So cute. Oh my word. Okay, guys, listen. I've got to pause for just a second because I have got to go blow my nose. I am so very sorry, but I am going to leave you right here with this for just a moment, and stay tuned, okay? I will be right back. I'm so sorry. Give me just a moment. Okay, let's see if that helps hold off the sniffles and everything for at least a little bit here. Okay, what else do we have? I'm going to go ahead and turn this over this way so we don't have the labels to distract us. Okay, so we've got yeah, I think we got all of the die cutting, and of course we've got some of these little extra things here. That's fabulous. Oh, yeah, the the background and the spider web, of course, layer together. This can layer together. So that's fabulous. Lots of things that we can do with these things that we can use on the tag. We can do so many cool things there. Just a lot of fun going on with the stamps and the dies, and I'm really going to enjoy playing with these. I may create some kind of a fun thing with you guys using the stamp and die, and maybe I can do it on another live stream really soon. Okay, so stay tuned for that. All right, let's move on. We have another washi tape here. So much fun. Oh, I just busted the I just tore off the little tab. Oh no. There we go. We'll just do it that way. It's okay. There we go. Okay, this one, oh, it's got the little dog in the ghost costume. How cute. Okay. Come on now. There we go. All right. Oh, so stinking cute. All right, so Boo to Boo is your repeat there. Absolutely beautiful. I love the little ghost and the little dog in the ghost costume with the ghost. That's so cute. Super stinking adorable. Okay, we've got a nice little length of bat ribbon trim here. Let me get that. There we go. Now these can be left in a line. You could cut them apart and use them as little embellishments, whatever you'd like to do. So cute. A very, very nice little Halloween pin. And this is a really heavy duty one too. I love it. Nice quality metal, beautiful pin. Happy Halloween trick or treat. So cute. Well, I thought I was going to get away without it. Okay. Let's see here. Come on. Always, these limited edition kits have a lot of really cool stuff. So you may be asking yourself, is it worth it to spend the extra money on those kits? The answer is always going to be yes from me. Always going to be yes. Okay, we've got Trick or Treat, another Trick or Treat, 2 Happy Halloween, 2 Boos, 2 31st, and 2 Spooky. And these are not adhesive backed. However, I have, where is it? Here, my little Xyron sticker maker. And I can run this through. And let's just see here. Always better when you can see it, right? This thing is such a wonderful little gadget. If you don't have one and you do paper crafts and things, you really need it. Okay, and then I can peel the outer part off. And what I'm going to do right there is I'm actually going to just leave that alone because there's no acetate piece right here. Let me just cut it off so it doesn't make a mess for me. Okay. Oh, but it's going to stick to my fingernail. Stop it. All right. Now then, the great thing about this is that the whole spooky thing is now adhesive. So I don't have to worry about there being visible glue dots or anything like that on the back. I can now peel this off and it is a fabulous sticker. Okay. So just like that, and it's still clear and it is a sticker. Okay. Absolutely wonderful. So if you don't already have one of those Xyron sticker machines, sticker maker, you can find them on Amazon. You can find them probably on scrapbook.com, any other paper crafting place. I believe you can even find I don't know if you can find the smaller ones, but I'm sure you can find the bigger models at Walmart and things like that. So you can find them all over the place. But it's Xyron XYRON. Xyron. There you go. And this is a 1.5 inch Create a Sticker. I've had this for 100 million years. I don't even know how long. Anyway, you just replace the cartridge. It's really easy. You squeeze these little tabs, pull this out, and slide it in just like that when you replace it. It's so easy to use. Okay. All right, so there's those. Let's see. We've got some blackish, I'll say blackish, puffy stickers, puffy alpha stickers, which I love. My absolute favorite kind of alpha stickers to use. We've got a sheet of Halloween rub-ons that match the theme. So pretty. So we've got the little dogs. We've got that kind of vintage Halloween look. We've got a set of papers. Same kind of theme here. There we go. Beautiful. And again, we've got 2 each of the 3 designs. So there's that one again, and this one. Okay. We have, ooh, what's in here? What's in here? We have a fabulous little manila envelope with a sticky label. Oh, and it's got die cuts in it. Fantastic. Happy Halloween. And are these stickers? I'm not sure that they are. I think they're just die cuts. I think maybe they're just die cuts, but that's okay too. All right, we've got Happy Halloween. Where the pumpkins glow, the mischief flows. That's cute. This is the kind of night where even shadows have stories. So much fun. Witches, ghosts, gummy bears, and goblins, moonlit walks, crisp air, spider webs, and scarecrow stairs, black cats, pumpkin guts, foggy fields, and candy ruts, cackles, candles, haunted tunes, twinkle lights and paper moons, costume magic, cozy chills, spells and thrills, and sugar spills. That's so cute. I love it. Spirits welcome, just bring snacks. Amen. Seasonal mood, tangled but sparkling. That is so sweet. I love it. Okay, then we have, yay! We have a couple of black vellum stitched pockets. How cool is that? Come on out, don't be shy. Look at that. Vellum. Not actually. Maybe, yeah, black vellum. So pretty. Stitched pockets, absolutely fabulous. Those will come in handy. Potion of the day, rest, tea, and repeat. Nice really good sized pack of notepad. Wonderful. And of course, we also have a sticky notepad. We love that. Okay, here we go. Little spooder web. There we go, just like that. Okay, nice. And then a beautiful sticker, Pumpkin Magic Carriage at Midnight 2025. Happy Halloween, Coco Daisy. So cute. And then we've got our little die cut stickers here. Let's see what kind of fun stuff we get in here. All right. Looks like we get some tabs. Oh, hold on. I'm just throwing things around. Okay, let's start out with these then. Come on. We've got the little Boo puppy dog, some spooky ghosts, and jack-o'-lanterns. Okay. There's a witch's broom. Haha, skeleton man. So cool. Bats. This really looks like the Sorting Hat. Very cool. A little puppy dog in a ghost costume with a little ghostly balloon. Okay, more ghosts. This one looks like a lot of fun. Spooky Halloween Vintage Party, the Black Crow. Very nice. Okay, we've got little magic wand, a little black crow, a cauldron, a book, another bat, and then 3 different, absolutely gorgeous tabs. So pretty. I love that. I hate that it's stamped upside down, but I love it. All right. So that is those. And then last but not at all least is this roll of pet stickers. Let me open this up because this I am thrilled about. Get off me, please. Let me find the end. Here we go. Maybe. Come on now, bud. Come on now, bud. I don't want to do it that way. Oh, if only, if only. I can feel it right here. I can feel the overlap, but being able to get it off is a whole other dimension. Here we go. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Ha. All right. There we go. It's just a piece of tape holding it closed. All right. There we go. Now you can see all of the beautiful little images. And here's your repeat right here. And there's a lot of it. You see that? That is great. I'm in love. Okay, let me go ahead and wrap it back up here. And I'm going to put the tape on it this way. So that way I know where it's at. And I can take it off and on again. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. There you have it. The October Coco Daisy kit along with the gorgeous Halloween tricks and treats. Oh my word. So pretty. Absolutely beautiful. I hope that you guys enjoyed the unboxing. Thank you so much for putting up with my sniffs and snivels. I really appreciate you. And I hope that you will stay tuned for more fall and spooktacular fun projects. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful